Come on. God. Alright, you asked for it. Well, that did not go as planned.
I wanna ride on a John Deere tractor, I wanna work out in the field. These hands are full of dust, and I guess that's all my world. Mighty fine fields, beautiful yields, mighty fine, mighty fine. Mighty fine fields, beautiful yields, I hope they get me high. The farmer, the farmer, the farmer, the farmer.
Just enough.
But just enough to make all the difference. I wasn't asking, I was telling you. Show them all the stuff we got tore apart, Robert.
Swing motor. Got our return hydraulic filters. More swing motor. There's our filter. Bearings. All this stuff you've seen before.
Well, some of the stuff is new. That hydraulic return filter, and well, they got plenty of threads up in there. I ain't intend on them. Let's see what this looks like. I ain't never changed it. That looks about like the fuel filter for it, you know it. If y'all don't know the backstory on this track hoe, we bought it almost, what was it, a year and a half ago? Be 2 years in September. And I mean, it's done a good job for us. It's done a lot of work, but machine sat in the barn for several years. The tracks was kinked up, and that may be some of the problem we're having with the final drive. It's just from that, but the tracks have finally loosened up. We've replaced the seal in that swing motor before. I think some of it was we just didn't have the right style of seal in it. Got to where it was spitting and sputtering. Got two fuel filters on it, don't it? We replaced one that was still acting wrong, and then we got back there and replaced another one, and it was a filter about like that. It was just from it sitting in the barn for so long, it had a lot of rust in the bowl. And I didn't know about that return filter until I got to looking online, and we tried to replace this filter once, and you know, it was, gosh dang it, we was bending this bracket here instead of the thing coming loose, and I decided today I wasn't asking, I was telling it was gonna come off, and I took the old baseball swing with the hammer on it. Old junky looking dirt stuff in the bottom of it, but man, on these machines, it's all hydraulics. You need to make sure you stay on top of them hydraulic filters. But one thing you will not be getting to see on the channel that I told you was gonna get to see is we're not gonna be replacing the final drive. Robert and I just got so much to do here on the farm. We feel like that we would we just benefit from letting somebody else do it, somebody that's done it before, that's got the expertise, and use our expertise here on the farm doing things that we know how to do. So instead of us losing 2 pretty days working on a track hoe replacing that final drive, just let him do it. He said if everything would go right, he could get it done in half a day, but Ben's is my machine, I know that everything he does on it'll take twice as long as normal. So, but I'm gonna let him do it. We're gonna haul it down there today as soon as the final drive comes in. Let him get on that. I gotta get some bucket teeth ordered. I forgot to order some bucket teeth. And we might let him shim that old bucket. Robert and I was just kind of feeling overwhelmed. I don't like turning loose of the money, but sometimes you're better off to. I know what I'm doing here on the farm. He knows what he's doing on that track. Let him do it. Let us get some stuff done that needs to be done on this old farm while it's pretty. So we're gonna go get all these filters and we'll bring you back. So alright, we're back on this swing motor project. We're gonna try to get this old track hole slapped together because we need to be spraying, not messing with this. We would, if it was inside, I wouldn't worry about it, but they're calling for rain tonight. And we got this thing all in pieces outside, so we've got to get it back together. I didn't want it in the shop because I didn't want it leaking hydraulic oil everywhere. But we've got this new seal. It's all rubber. Y'all saw the old metal one. This is more like the one that Caterpillar called for. That's one of them deals where waiting a day 7-8 months ago could have prevented us from doing this. But sometimes I am not a very patient person, especially when I need a machine running and it ain't. I do not like machine downtime. One thing we didn't do last time is change this bearing. I think the other one was good, Robert, but I kind of got thinking about this situation. If this bearing had some wear in it, even though it still rolled good, if that bearing had some wear in it, it could be letting that shaft push down harder on that seal than it really ought to. So I kind of thought about that situation, so we decided to pull the bearing. I don't know if we filmed pulling it off. But we got a little 2-jaw puller we use to pull it off. Alright, now we're going to just install the bearing, going to give it light taps. It put up a respectable fight coming off. I've had to do a lot worse. It did put up a respectable fight. If we did not have the appropriate tools, we probably would have had to torched it off. We got a pretty decent selection of tools on the farm. This bushing, you can see where this bushing has been riding against the seal, okay? And it's kind of got a ring here. I cannot feel any difference in it, but it could be wore just enough that it's cutting that seal or letting oil bypass. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip this bushing over where, unless it's tapered, which hopefully it ain't. But we're going to flip this bushing over where there's a new area riding on the seal. I'm going to put my hand down there at the bottom, trying to kind of guide this in here without screwing the. See if I can't guide this in there without screwing the O-ring up. sure thought that would have sealed tighter than that. These are your, this is your swing brake. Quick man. Don't be a jerk. There we go. Let this go on. I know where it goes. Just making sure everything's clean. Alright. There should be like a thing with a dimple in it somewhere. Or is that the top? Alright. Yeah, like that right there, boys and girls. This top squeezing down on them springs. Is what holds your brake in place, and then I think when you move your stick, it releases your brake. Well, if it wasn't sent before, it is now. You know what, Robert? At this point, I've really, literally, good girl. I was feeling my oats the day we took it out. I reached in here with one hand and grabbed that sucker and pulled it out. At least this hole is somewhat cleaner than it was.
You don't want a dirty hole.
Nobody wants a dirty hole. And you remember, you can't turn a hole into a housewife.
Can you turn a housewife into a hoe?
No. No. Can't get them to act like that. Once you get married, the fun stuff stops. It was wishful thinking that I could put these things in without getting down in the hole.
You at least know where it went.
Yeah, I know where it went. I can either bend down on my head and get it, or let you hand me a magnet. I don't know which one I prefer. Well, let me get all these others in before you do that. Next machine I get is gonna be a bigger. Y'all just well get ready. It's gonna be a daggone monster. Robert and I done discussed this.
Get more done between the breakdowns.
We can get a whole lot more done between the breakdowns if we do that. It ain't necessarily that we have a lot of breakdowns, it's just they all happen at once. least this time we're trading for a new one.
Traded in for a lease.
Yeah, how far will this get me on a lease? 1 year? Okay, we'll get all our trackhoe work done in 1 year. The thing about the suckers is they're deadgum handy. You wouldn't believe the times we go grab this thing for a 15-minute job. Which my 15-minute jobs normally turn into just a week. I absolutely hate it when a fitting is too tight to turn by hand, but too easy to really have a wrench on it. Well, one thing about it, this took about half the time that it took the first time. When you can make a repair this fast, you know you've done it way too many times. In the meantime, I'm gonna be looking out for a used swing motor for this thing. In case it does it again, we're just gonna change swing motors. Because if that's the case, there's probably something wrong with the motor. But fingers crossed, it lasted 8 months last time. I could go for 16 months. Heck, I could even go for a year. We could just schedule it in with our regular maintenance. Well, it's been a year, time to change swing motor seal. Well, we're fixing to take the trackhoe in for its repairs. He hates that trackhoe. Get this final drive replaced right here. Not in the best of shape. I know his track is loose, but I didn't tighten it up because he's gonna have to have that track loose to get that final drive off, so I just left it loose there. We're working on right now. Robert's gonna go get the final drive. We're gonna set it right here and strap it down, and we're gonna head to Trimble, Tennessee and get this bad boy worked on. I guess I'll throw a chain over it just for the sake of safety. Normally around here, just moving 2 and 3 miles down the road, we just load her up. But being as we're going all the way to Trimble, I guess we'll throw a chain on it. Come in right there at the middle of that hump where you can set it on it and push it on there. Come on up. 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 Oh. Ah, these back. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Come on back. Hope. Come on in. Got 6 inches. Oh, lean your mass forward. Get one more bite. Oh, come on in, little. Oh, now pick up. Now push. No more. Hey-oh. Alright, we're gonna throw a strap over, throw a chain over the track hole, and we'll bring y'all back. Robert, I've actually seen some that you can take a drill and run. I'm seriously considering it. Yes, and we gotta put a floor in the low boy. The projects just keep mounting around here. I don't know when we're ever gonna catch a break. That's why we're sending this thing off for somebody else to work on. I mean, it comes to a point where you just got more than you can do yourself. Y'all don't know how bad it kills my soul to have to pay somebody else to work on something when we're capable of doing it. Alright, strap on the final drive, check. Chain on the track hole, check. Chain secure, check. Mercedes engine purring, check. Maybe this old turd will get us down here.
In 1.2 miles, the destination is on your left. 515 Graves Road.
I hope this thing knows what it's doing. Don't look like much more than a field road. We're here.
The destination is on your left. 515 Graves Road. Arrived.
Don't she look just so pitiful? I sure do like this. I sure do like this North Sky Blue Chevrolet over here. Kermit refuses to give me the color I want. I guess that's old Dusty Adams.
Yeah.
Finally putting a location with a person. Why wouldn't she have brought us in on this road instead of turning us down that old gravel road?
I don't know.
It was the road we was already on to begin with. We gotta get some windshield wipers for the truck.
Yeah. Sorry, you can finally do some work to the Sterling.
If it keeps running like this, we need to. I had big plans for this truck when I bought it, till it started acting like a fool.